Yo, listen up to what's up on the station. Got a boom bap hip hop situation. Elevate, satiate what your ears crave. Rockin' old school like milk crates and mixtapes. Word is bond, let's sing along with every song. Interviews, freestyles, now move along. To all the drums, the bass, and the best takes. Time to cut to the chase with a motch break. Word is bond.
Listen only over cause my word is bond. I have a greater mission. I hope that you listen.
For the real tracks and rhyme. Word is bond.
Listen only over cause my word is bond. You have MCs dropping bombs, that's incredible.
Chey Smart.
Chey Smart.
Yo, that kid is nice.
Word is bond.
Listen only over cause my word is bond.
Yo, word is Bond Rap Radio. I think my camera wasn't running, so I stopped it. So that's going to be weird at the start of the show right there, but that's all right. We are live, 94.9 FM Radio Western, and I usually don't talk at the start of the show because I usually just play some tunes, but we got a big show, so I had to sneak a caller in right now. Yo, DJ TicTacTic, how's it going, man?
Excellent, thank you. I really appreciate you for having me on tonight. And I know you've got a big show tonight. You've got the Tough Dumplin listening party. We had one a couple days ago. It was a lot of fun. I want to thank you for what you do for hip-hop in Canada. You're not only a dope DJ, but you're a curator for the culture. And I love what you do with the Mastermind recordings that you do and what you're doing on your radio show and everything. And this all ties in with Tough Dumplin and what you've done as far as curating. And so a lot of college radio stations are having these Tough Dumplin listening parties across the country, across the world actually this week. And it all started on a show called Masterplan. And I wouldn't do my show if it wasn't for Masterplan. I don't know about you, Chase, but I owe so much to Masterplan, and to see this canceled is crazy to me.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's funny because last week or the week before last, I said, I'm going to take a week off and not do my show. And then I found out about CIUT canceling Generation Next, the Masterplan show. And I was like, man, I got to address this on my show somehow. So I digitized an old tape that I recorded off of CIUT in 2003. So I talked about it like for the first half hour and played some music like I Can't Live Without My Radio and things like that. And then I went into that CIUT tape and played that. So, man, for me, like college radio was just a thing. And it was the way that I got my hip hop. And like you said, I taped the Mastermind Street Jam off of Energy 108 like religiously. And I digitized all 109 shows that I still had on cassette. And those are all available to listen to and download for free at chasemarch.com. And I had actually had Mastermind on the show and we were talking about that. So it's pretty cool to be able to talk to Tough Dumplin later because he was on Mastermind's first legal mixtape, and we'll be able to talk about all that stuff. So
that's the ass tape, right?
Yeah, it was volume 49, the setup, and volume 50. Geez, what was volume 50 called? Street Legal, I think. So
okay, yeah. So I had Street Legal volume 50, but then there was one called what is it? Obscene Underground.
Oh yeah.
And it was a black cover with white writing on it that said ASS, and there was a Tough Dumplin freestyle on it, and I got some Aki and banana in my plate. Tuning into Mastermind and Energy 108. I'm sure you've got it in your collection, but yeah, like you were saying, like these shows that were on in the 90s are what showed people like yourself and me hip hop. Like I just saw Wu-Tang last week, or this week, I suppose. And the first time I had heard any of the Iron Man or Purple Tape was on Trent Radio. And it was a show that quite often played replays of cassettes that they had from Masterplan freestyles, which Tough Dumplin did. So, so anybody that's listening that can sign this petition, I know Chase has posted a lot about it in the last week. Follow him on socials and follow this petition as well.
Yeah, you can find that at chasemarch.com. It's on the blog and on the podcast because the last week's radio show was all about that. So the link is there. So go sign it and make some noise. Like, you can actually post on social media one of your favorite Canadian hip-hop songs and tag CIUT in it and say save Masterplan, #show. Do stuff like that, because call attention to it, because they canceled him for no reason. Like, that slot had been hip-hop for the best part of 35 years, and it's something that is needed, you know? And I like the fact that I can play whatever I want to play, and we're not handcuffed. We get to share the music that we love, and it's the reason that I'm still doing this, because I almost quit, but I'm still here at episode 669, so we're doing this.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, we're part of a dying breed for sure, but I think it's disgusting when the actual station is killing us off. So yeah, please bring this show back.
Yeah, so hopefully people can listen, and if you have anything you want to say about this topic, 519-661-3600. You can call or text. And DJ TicTacTic said he just went to the Wu-Tang show, and I just got a second generation Wu-Tang song, and I just found it yesterday. It's from Chey, who is Method Man's daughter. Have you heard this track?
I have not.
All right, I'm going to play it right now, and then Tough Dumplin is going to call at 10:30. We're going to do a listen to his new album, and, well, he'll be talking about that a little bit more, but this is Bar Talk by Chey, and the coolest thing about, Chey, it's pronounced Chey, but it's spelled Chey, so it's pronounced Chey, it's by Chey, and I just found it and then found out after the fact that she's Method Man's daughter, so it wasn't like, daughter of meth or anything like that, like coming with your own name. You got to respect that. So
amazing.
Yeah, thanks for calling, man.
Well, thanks for allowing me to call, Chase, and again, thank you for everything you do for Canadian hip hop, and for listeners that are here for the Tough Dumplin show. It's going to be amazing. Stick around. It's a lot of fun.
All right, here's Bar Talk. Don't go anywhere. 94.9 FM, Radio Western.
Never, never die.
Never have I ever in my whole life been this damn determined. I'ma put up a fight, staying up all them hours, not sleeping at night. I put my heart and soul in everything that I write. I remember as a kid, me and my brothers would fight. Now we older, rubbing shoulders, G4 for the flight. And I remember being younger, we was begging for mics. Now it's designer, anything I'm in ain't wearing it twice. Cause I'm in Louis Vuitton with my shades on. I'ma keep blowing bags till the day's gone. If the money ain't right, can't stay long. Cause I could really talk my shit, but I'ma stay calm. I have to pave the way for me, nobody saved the day for me. The shit they say is make-believe, ain't shit that they could say to me. I ain't the one that they could put on a shelf. Yeah, my father is a legend, I'm a legend myself. Any dude that play with me's gonna be bad for their health. And for the chicks that's moving weird, we give them bitches the belt. CHEYENNE. They wanna walk through, they better double a fee. Listening to the streets, they think they clocking my tea. I'ma psych you out your mind, I put that on my degree. I ain't really have to struggle, but they wish I did. Ain't starting trouble, but I'm nothing like them other kids. Stay in my bubble, you get popped if you come for it. Pretty and I'm humble, top tier, all you bitches mid.
I'm a student of the game, but I was born to be a legend. I think it's time to bring it back to the essence. The tongue a powerful soul, but mine a weapon. I really rap, I know they scared of my presence. Bar talk, it's a prophecy when the God talk. Standing all on my line, you better log off. Bar talk, the flow nasty like hormones. We really rap, so get in tune with this bar talk. My father did it, I guess this shit a tradition. Who you really know spitting that crack? I'm on a mission. Top rhyming flow, I'm cooking shit in an instance. We so far ahead of you niggas, like distance. The only rapper that flow sharp like a dagger. The truth, I'm not a cat, but they tryna copy the swagger. My family matters, we rolling thicker than plasma. I treat the game just like a baddie, I gotta have her. Get your shit straight, it's written and this shit fake. I put my life behind bars like an inmate. I'm steady mowing along, cause blood a drink snake. Got the whole block jumping like a big A car.
Knuckles, Grams had the dinner plate, them started all this shit. Why they try and emulate them? Guns got vents, they gon' have to ventilate them. Did that nigga decent? Demons, they disintegrate them. Smoking on that pressure, park a nigga like a Tesla. I just popped a Tesla to kill her for good measure. Never have I ever, she get brains, oh she clever. Bury niggas like a treasure, money bags, I reflect ya. Bitch don't make a move, you stretch, I stretch ya. Come through with that broom, get your ass swept up. It's a closed casket, we hit him from the neck up. Leaving niggas sleep at the wake, late schedule. 357 long nose, God bless you. You could tell that I'm a bubble, no face, my bezel. Nigga, I'm the shit, straight up out the restroom. Shine so bright, a sister, son, no nephew. You ain't on my level, I ain't tryna do the piece. Come and drop a bag on a nigga like I'm Uber Eats. Bitch, I'm in that water like I'm Scuba Steve, flew the peas. Fam, I'm ill here like they knew it's me, true indeed. Proud of duffel, proud of bubble, fresh out of trouble. She like pasta with the truffles, I'm being subtle. Shorty want a ring, told her I ain't Bill Russell. Tell him that my hands tied if them niggas try to touch you. Grew up rolling Dutchess, selling crack in public. Go yard the luggage, that's why these bitches love us. Love my weed, purple dog, like it's courage. Put the ice in it, all you gotta do is stir it.
Staten Island. Staten Island. Staten Island. Staten Island. We in the break the bus up.
God's plan. Cab, Mill, J Brown, DeVille.
Yeah. Yo, Mill, what up, homie? It's been a blessing, man. God's plan, God's purpose, all for him. The way the days been passing at this age got me laughing. I almost put this mic in the grave. And nowadays we rapping more therapy and passion, not worried about trying to get paid. It's been a decade plus, dropping songs and working stages, paying dues, staying true. I'm not trying to be famous. I've been nameless to somewhat famous in a circle of strangers, trying to build community with world changers at the point, trying to point you to the king that saved us. Another joint to make a point, without him we're aimless. I've been at the highest of highs and lowest of lows, but somewhere in between I found a piece of my soul. Like when the needle hits the record, it's the groove that I know. With the pedal to the metal, making moves as I go. Independently, I'm meant to be fully suited to grow, so my faith is in Christ with every seed that I sow. Come on.
I wanna testify that through my ups and downs and tribulations, yeah, I'm living proof so I can say that. Just like the water we drink and the air we breathe.
Think ahead, who's got your back when that check's signed? Breaking bread with your fam and pour a glass of that red wine. I found a Jesus piece, not one that hangs on your neckline. And try and dream a piece in lieu of clamor at bedtime. Had to learn to forgive my enemies, cause they minds are just burdened with evil tendencies. Pulling on my soul, now I yearn for spiritual therapy. The talent is bestowed, I'm observing this gift was meant for me. Got tired of walking on eggshells. Convictions every day are growing more than a stem cell. The clearest message in the sky is stronger than chemtrails. But let's agree that faith is as important as men's health. Gathering my wave of thoughts as I set sail. Like who I could rely on for support when my friends bail. They said he'll never hear me when I call, but I can't tell. God's moving us forward, so it's all's well that ends well. Go!
I wanna testify that through my ups and downs and tribulations, yeah, I'm living proof so I can say that. Just like the water we drink and the air we breathe, everywhere I go, I wanna testify that through my ups and downs and tribulations, yeah, I'm living proof so I can say that. Yeah, I'm living proof so I can say that.
Yo, there's a reason why they don't mention your name with the great ones. It's no hate, just simply cause you ain't one. Lord knows all the shit that he escaped from. When you used to having money, you could make some. Bullshit is done, put a fork all in it. I done had the deed to New York for a minute. Either get shot or get hawked to the limit. The flow is top notch and the talk is authentic. You know me, sipping tequila at the casino. A little Red Bull or I chase it with Pellegrino. I've been way better than all them niggas that he know. I'm booked or I'm out the way, I'm on a Lilo. And I don't ever start it, I just love to finish it. It's even more money and the bars is unlimited. I ain't with the sword fighting, I be where the women is. Standing on business while I'm standing on businesses. Imagine you getting even with Kiss. Without Wi-Fi, you wouldn't even exist. They was gonna rob you, they couldn't even resist. I told them the reward ain't even worth the risk. Respect equals decency. This is just heroin out the hard drive with a fentanyl frequency. You should be thankful to have the privilege to speak to me. 2 guns up to give the bullets out equally. Guerrilla warfare, it's more there. When they hear that I'm cooking up, they all scared. Yeah, fist bump, never that. This is high level rap, refugee rebel rap. Slide off, pedal back, GT performer. I'm just getting warmer. I thought I could make the Forbes list off the corner. Persevered, then we learned from the losses. Whole time real money was in the corner office. Ain't enough room, y'all. Make a nigga boom, y'all. I'm in the back of the new 7 on a Zoom call. If you don't know, just don't know. Don't assume. Light something up, get a drink or hit a shroom. Yeah, leave that cap and shit at home. Yeah, if something happens, then we grown. Word. All I do is hold my own, just beats and rhymes. If you rapping, then come on, nigga.
Word is Bond Rap Radio. Jadakiss right there. Brand new M80. Before that, The Alumni featuring DeMarcus Wilkins, My Dependency. And we started off with Chey featuring Hugh Hef and Jmaul. I'm probably saying that one wrong. Bar Talk. But we got someone who's been dropping bars since the 90s on our phone lines right now. Tough Dumplin, how's it going, man?
Yeah. It's going good.
Yeah,
it's going great.
So cool to have you on the phone lines. I should have had you on the phone lines before this at some point because, man, I've seen you rock shows. I've been listening to you. I've been watching you on TV since the 90s and 2000s. And we're going to do something special tonight because don't normally do this, but we're going to have a listening party for your album. So you want to break down what we're doing tonight?
All right. So basically the whole concept of this record was I reached out to a bunch of artists and I made a bunch of beats first of all, and then I called up random artists that I thought would sound good on a track, and I told them basically do whatever they want on the track and I'll finish it. So a lot of what you're hearing is if I'm on the track is because they left space for me to be on the track.
Oh, wow.
So don't think I came up with a concept and then I go, hey, rap something to this. Nah, I left it up to the artist because I felt like my whole goal of this was to use the beat as a canvas to see what artists wanted to bring, what other artists want to bring to the table. And, and so basically we pared it down to 15 tracks, and now we're trying to pick which one should be on vinyl record, because vinyl record, it's a big endeavor to make vinyl. And I just wanted, the audience to help me choose this one since it's built with the community in mind. That's the whole goal of the project. It's a community project. That's what leads us to this party right here.
So cool. So if you're feeling what you're hearing tonight, call or text 519-661-3600 and let us know the tracks that you're feeling, which ones you think should be on the vinyl. And we're gonna run through the whole album on the other side of the commercials.
All right, I'm ready.
Very cool. I got a couple minutes before we have to run through the commercials, but I remember back in the day, you were in a group, and some people thought your name was Nefarius, but that was not your name. So
no, the group was called Nefarius. It's me, Quazero, and Don D. We were part of the whole crew that made up Nefarius. He passed away just before we were getting ready to release the first album. The first album was actually, we never got to really record a lot of songs. So my beat tape, which was Tough Dumplin Beats Volume 1, I used that to fill in to make it an album because I didn't want to rap. After he passed, I just didn't feel like rapping. So I just put all the instrumental that I had on my first beat tape on the album with a few freestyle, and that created pretty essentially it's Tough Dumplin Beats Volume 1. And that's what leads us to Volume 3. Volume 2 was actually was done in New York. So I think Volume 2 only came out in the US side, and then Volume 3 is the one that we're about to hear tonight.
All right, awesome. Well, we're going to hear Volume 3, the first half of it on the other side of the commercial spots. Then we're going to have you call back in for the last 5 minutes there, just before 11 o'clock, and we'll touch base, and then we'll play the other part at 11 and touch base again around 11:25. So this is an interesting show. I haven't done anything like this before, but thanks for including me, and thanks for showing love to the campus radio DJs. Once again, shout out to DJ TicTacTic. You just did a show with him, and we were talking about the tragedy, the travesty that Generation Next, the Masterplan Show, has been canceled by CIUT. We need to bring that back, so do what we can to save it. Go sign that petition.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we were really going hard on making sure everybody could sign the petition because it was a big deal. It happened in the middle of this whole planning of this, for this whole party because it was the launch, and that's where I got my start. Yeah. So I got a, that's where people first heard of us. That's literally one night our song got played and the city heard of us that one night that set off the whole, Nefarius craze in the mid-90s.
This is how important these shows are. So you're listening to Word is Bond Rap Radio, 94.9 FM Radio Western. Don't go anywhere. We got the Tough Dumplin listening party in just about 70 seconds.
Why were you playing the music so loud?
I have to answer to you why I'm playing my music.
Since when did this become your music?
Hey yo, this is track number 1 featuring G, Color Brown, Corey G's of Monolith, and Lord Fury. The song's called One by One. There we go.
Flick them one by one, galang galang galang, 2 by 2, galang galang galang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND, galang galang. Flick them one by one, galang galang galang, 2 by 2, galang galang galang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND, galang galang.
Nobody now give me the money for go out the bar. Get bust when turn off gas in a tank. Can't bother with the pick to them. Middle finger like flip me then. Forget the bet me, I go lick it then. You too hasty and fierce. How much time me tell you don't know the music if you say stop bother your grandmother. Going out the back and grab the ladder. You don't know your dad. Left long time with a girl in my wine. You might never find when she catch my grind. They cheating and he said the pick no mind. Why you think you have to live with granny the whole time? Fight them broke out, look out, you get stuck out. Send your fire music broke out.
Flick them one by one, galang galang galang, 2 by 2, galang galang galang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND, galang galang. Flick them one by one, galang galang galang, 2 by 2, galang galang galang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND, galang galang.
Boom boom clap, why you not trouble? High grade a bun and the girl them a bubble. Back it up, broke it down. She no want cuddle. Friend she want grind, she no want it subtle. No, she want wine from a real one. And I need that she big fan. Give out my reputation. Red flag you should I keep far from. But me not take no warning. Me and that till I'm morning. Now you know ring right to calling. Right now, me too happy scarlet. But hope me girl she no find out. But girl, well me a wine out. Happy take time now for slide out. Because me can't deal with the wild out.
Flick them one by one, galang galang galang, 2 by 2, galang galang galang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND, galang galang. Flick them one by one, galang galang galang, 2 by 2, galang galang galang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND, galang galang.
In a zone, in a lean, all alone, looking cold, kinda freezy. Find me chillin' where the trees be. Being broken never works, so I kill at every chance on your screens and your TVs. It's a shakedown, ready for a takedown. About to break ground any town, hold the weight down. Wide awake now, can't mistake how I got a great sound. You can stake in the whole cake now. What you kidding me? Quit your line like you didn't need. Ladies get it in the gear, looking good in your imagery. We're bushmen with our spears like Brittany. We're taking it to the epiphany, epitome, and symmetry. My infantry never go down willingly. Doing anything to get the victory, even if it be the bullshit and then the misery. To get a cash stack bigger. We're hitting Indonesia overseas where they seize duty-free tax liquor. You can never match that figure. Get your ass back, couldn't counteract. Could you pass that quicker? I'ma self-medicate, lighter than a featherweight to levitate. Premeditate and to get it straight. Got a problem, better let them hate. Tell them wait, can't do by yourself, wanna delegate.
Lick them one by one, galang, 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 2 by 2, galang, 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 3 by 3. If I 3 by 3 story, END, galang, galang. Lick them one by one, galang, 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 2 by 2, galang, 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 3 by 3. If I 3 by 3 story, END, galang, galang.
Jamana made them one for rum it up proper. Poverty makes a young man turn shutter. Down in the ghetto, too much petty robbers. Robbing old ladies and taking their dollars. Females want me on top of you toppers. Culture was fine and I deal with the matter. Self-exponic, sometimes matter. Respect revolutionary gun clappers. Love fun on the bad, I'm not about to stop. I'm here cause my father took us right up a mama. Informers, mouth too lava lava. None of them I talk about, them a real shatter. Respect Louis Rankin the Don Dada. Come from the mic and I deal with the matter. None of them boy, they better start scatter.
Lick them one by one, galang, 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 2 by 2, galang, 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 3 by 3. If I 3 by 3 story, END, galang, galang. Lick them one by one, galang, 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 2 by 2, galang, 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 3 by 3. If I 3 by 3 story, END, galang, galang.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
Yo, yo, yo. This is track number 2 featuring Direct, Sean Khan, and New Breed MC called TicTacTic Queen.
Yeah, yo, yeah, yo. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo.
Yeah, we back again. Hater Ray, welcome in. Heard you got the fever for Tough Dump directed them. You know me, always got my father's business. Swear to tell the naked truth, y'all can bear witness. You know I kick it from the soul. Lace tracks to gold. L-I-V-E, I'm coming from the cold. Live like the FM dial. Life like a child who ain't seen their pops in a while. Live like my being pulled over, harassed by the cops. Fighting for freedom, time to make that nonsense stop. Until then, I'ma keep alive on set. No doubt, I might get 2 techniques, so please don't sweat. It's just the way that it go. Only when you rockin' globes you get accepted at home. But I can never stop, I will never stop. Remember kicking in the cypher, standing on the block, keeping it live.
Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, we rockin' the scene, you know what I mean? Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, we rockin' the scene, you know what I mean? Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, we rockin' the scene, you know what I mean? Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen.
Me not ask nobody for nobody go look for your mama and daddy, your uncle and your granny. I want them tell you where you're from, cause me no know you. And the money me owe you, me spend a dance all a bobo. Watch you now, how you mean me just a walk out? You say you talk to me, but me no know what you talk about. Nobody drink tea, nobody not skin tea. Vegetarian last week and this week you eat meat. You must be confused, brain bruise. 2 left feet with only 1 shoe. You don't know you want to. Bruce Lee like Kung Fu, your mother used to spank you. You want me lick some sense in your head, like when Jamaica picnic wet the bed. Pretend you're dead, hide in a shed, close the door like I'm instead. You coming from where I'm from if you call the Fed. Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, we rockin' the scene, you know what I mean? Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, we rockin' the scene, you know what I mean? Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, we rockin' the scene, you know what I mean? Away from my way there. TicTacTic Queen, rockin' the scene.
I'm from the platinum land. Queens where we make hits, supply and demand. Cornery with the rap, the haters can't stand. They blood boiling, I leave their hearts frying in the pan, pen the magic. Wanna illuminate like Tron. My daylight soul with potholes in the lawn. The good fellas of rap, we here to put it on. Hip hop mafia, I got flows of the dawn. Shows put it on, the stage is like therapy. Serotonin going cause the culture takes care of me. Put my heart in it, the truth become a rarity. Everybody faking the game, it's tight scaring me. Oh, trademark sound, ain't nothing new. You know what Connery and Tough Dumplin do. Supply the game with everything that's needed. The beat banging, you press play and repeat.
Yo, my whole life's like a tale of two cities. Wanna know where I'm from? Just play my new ditty. West of the West End, the waste man like two kidneys. Tough Dumplin and direct, that's who's with me. Born in Toronto, check my birth certificate. Raised out in Brampton, yo, 6 bus to lick it. 416-905, check the digits. For the home in the falls with a one-way ticket like I'm never coming back. Catch me at the Falls View, hitting slots like a running back. And I don't even gamble, never did, like I'm done with that. Always rep my city like I'm never done with rap. Lion Hawk, Thundercat, bring it back, play the movie. Hold up your hand if you can say Chinkuzi. This one's a doozy, stay kicking like Goosey. Rep my city to the maximum. Former Tory Lanez and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, y'all, yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all, yeah, y'all.
Hey yo, this is track number 3, Morning Medi, featuring J-Wise. Here we go.
I wake up and cry out the V for victory. Meditation, my movement, I pray specifically. Rastafari, the author of my epiphany. Come on, all these angels can know that my authenticity rise in the morning. Grandly, my good is informing my chi. Body performing my calisthenics with energy. Heavenly entities gather around me intentionally. I feel the blessings from every prayer that mention me. Yeah, discipline, dedication. Kiss my children and spread it through generations. Infinite possibilities, spirit and levitate. Calling abundance to me, don't worry about money making, I'm walking. Yeah, Jaja got my steps. Come on. See me trotting the heights and even the depths. Whoa. See me building this muscle, getting my reps. Yeah, be fulfilling this hustle, I hope for death. And yes, I greet the dawning with my morning medi. I greet the dawning with my morning medi. I greet the dawning with my morning medi. I greet the dawning with my morning. Yeah. I greet the dawning with my morning medi. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning. Wake out of a trance, do a dance, that's my therapy. Come on, celebrating my liberation from tyranny. Recreating the balance that's in my firmament. Water to feed the body. Soul is the only permanence determining my nervous system swerving through reality, curving it. Yeah. Actually worthiness. Love is love and God, I know the frequency. I seen the sources, so I tap into it frequently. Brush my teeth, I gotta shine and be a beacon. I got children and we building when we speak in love. Make my bed, the discipline is what I keep. That's what I keep. How I keep my space is how I want my treatment, love. Yeah. Facing the dawn and with optimism. Reflect the whole spectrum of life. A prism. Show respect and equality, my religion. Bless my mornings, I'm following the tradition. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. I greet the dawn with my morning. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi. Yeah. I greet the dawn with my morning medi.
Yo, as we keep it moving, this is track number 4, Going Down, featuring Diamond Sun.
This is the Tough Dumplin beat.
When you feel the music bumping, then you know it's Tough Dumplin, mixing up with Diamond Sun, and now you know it's going down. Once you're entering the function, better not make those assumptions. Just get ready to hear something, cause you know it's going down. It's going down like the sun setting for the night. Around the time when Diamond Sun's getting on the mic. Sounding fine, rhyming's done, better that it's nice. Now we shine, finally come, headed for new heights. Reach the top of the chart, keep a spot in my heart. Deep in thought from the start, gets brought out in the art we convey and the parts that we play. See, we are the spark that makes the darkness go away. And the beat's Tough Dumplin makes the hardest known today. Me and peace puff something great, the harvest grown in weight. Leave your weak stuff, don't want your shake, garbage thrown away. Try and keep up when it's going down, or so they say. When you feel the music bumping, then you know it's Tough Dumplin, mixing up with Diamond Sun, and now you know it's going down. Once you're entering the function, better not make those assumptions. Just get ready to hear something, cause you know it's going down.
I would've thought they wanna want the script. Every beat is like a hit, but when they rap, why I'm sounding like a loser? Yo, you're full of shit. Nobody talk to me, cause every time we disagree, you ain't at the back, I smoke on with all intensity. Nobody do it better. Darth Vader versus the Jedi, or Jedi. Ninja Turtles versus the Shredder. T-shirt versus a sweater. Somebody check the weather. I murdered the alphabet that I make up my own letter. Sun diamonds, diamonds, sun kick the rhyming. When me rapping Paco, nobody never know what my rhyme is. I'm from the islands, little tiny Jamaican known for whining. I say Aki banana when I'm running out of rhyming. Yeah!
When you feel the music bumping, then you know it's Tough Dumplin, mixing up with Diamond Sun, and now you know it's going down. Once you're entering the function, better not make those assumptions. Just get ready to hear something, cause you know it's going down.
The Diamond Sun solar flare makes the power from the envious disappear. Beats by the pound, built with no fear. Lyrics with Bravo, makes your body move until you see tomorrow's next light. Some will get lit or lit up in the night. Me and the mic are like highly explosive dynamite. Stick it down your windpipe. You don't like my type, fine. Keep walking, we stay progressive with passion. The pain is written in the script. I live with the real, there's no manuscript for this fish scale heavyweights. Make no mistake, we're trying to put food on the plate. Mental real take vinyl, ADAT, 808s.
When you feel the music bumping, then you know it's Tough Dumplin, mixing up with Diamond Sun, and now you know it's going down. Once you're entering the function, better not make those assumptions. Just get ready to hear something, cause you know it's going down. When you feel the music bumping, then you know it's Tough Dumplin, mixing up with Diamond Sun, and now you know it's going down. Once you're entering the function, better not make those assumptions. Just get ready to hear something, cause you know it's going down.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down.
Yo, it's time for that Jamaican Latin flavor. Track number 5, Sasson, featuring 2MX2.
¿Cómo es que puedes mover el cuerpo sensual y lento? Eso es talento. ¿Cómo es que puedes mover el cuerpo sensual y lento? Eso es talento. Pones razón, como tienes razón, papi, vamos a ver. Pones razón, como tienes razón, papi, vamos a comer.
Me like it, nyame, nyame, serve the hockey with the bommy. The boy from Jamaica, Kingston, you understand me? Watch me do the two-step, wine and a mic check, reggae in a tape. Your blood clot disrespect. Him, she, me, and you go like animal in a zoo. Jamaican Latin crew mix up like dumpling in a stew. So take a look at me, while me take a look at you. Them say you're pretty, Lord God, it's a really true.
¿Cómo es que puedes mover el cuerpo sensual y lento? Eso es talento. ¿Cómo es que puedes mover el cuerpo sensual y lento? Eso es talento. Pones razón, tienes razón, papi, vamos a ver. Pones razón, tienes razón, papi, vamos a comer.
Ella viene esta noche y mueve ese trasero tan rico como un elote. Hombres se le acercan pero nadie la conoce, a nadie le responde, ella no quiere boyfriend. Le gusta bailar sin pensar de quién se enoje y salir y no llegar hasta que pasen las 12. Que toquen sus canciones y ella está conforme. Rompe el piso diario, no se faltan los amores.
I like the way you move, I like the way you do it, I like the way you groove, I like the way you lose it, like you you got something to prove. You strike a pose, I'm into it. I'm asking how you do it. You say it's nothing, I do this. It's so amazing. The way you move, your body is blazing. I'm craving, save me when I'm behaving. You got the fire, desire, I'm Johnny blazing. I'm caving, shaking from all the noise you be making.
¿Cómo es que puedes mover el cuerpo sensual y lento? Eso es talento. ¿Cómo es que puedes mover el cuerpo sensual y lento? Eso es talento. Pones razón, como tienes razón, papi, vamos a ver. Pones razón, como tienes razón, papi, vamos a comer. Pones razón, como tienes razón, papi, vamos a ver. Pones razón, como tienes razón, papi, vamos a comer.
Hey yo, time for The House, featuring Man-Child of the Butter Babies, track number 6. So take it in, laid back.
This is the Tough Dumplin beat.
Hit or a miss, what's on my list? Better believe, taking a risk. Stacked, jacking for peace. Better believe, I'm looking for trysts. Riddle me this, living the bliss. Haters, blow 'em a kiss. These naysayers ain't telling me nothing. I'm ragamuffin like I'm all of a twist. Telling me this, telling me that, telling me this, telling me wax, telling me whatever they telling me. Better yet, better tell them relax. Listen to truth, these are the facts. This is the rhyme, this is the tracks. This is the way that I ride on the rhythm. Find a needle in the groove of the wax. It's the house that I reside in, like the rhythm that I'm riding, like the wing on which I'm gliding. It's the skin that I take pride in, like a chick that's riding die, like the moon that I'm out vibing, like the moon in the night sky, like the morning sun that's rising. Like Godzilla when he's pissed, we gorillas in the mess. We like gurus, binging Hulu, doing voodoo in the mess. Like the way we bump a fist, healing toe like we some crips. Now I know that you get in the gist. These boys manifesting a gift. A little of this, a little of that. The way that I spit, a little of scat. Freestyling in the islands, they would call that style of chat. DJ toasted, bragging, boasting, call it roasting, just exposing, showing what people got. The emperor has got no clothes. See my Venus in Aquarius, my moon in Sagittarius, my sun is in the Libra, I descend in golden chariots. My rhyming style is various, your challenge is hilarious. I'm rolling with collision from a group they call Nefarius. It's the house that I reside in, like the rhythm that I'm riding, like the wing on which I'm gliding. It's the skin that I take pride in, like a chick that's riding die, like the moon that I'm out vibing, like the moon in the night sky, like the morning sun that's rising.
Telling me this, telling me that, boy, me now have the time to chat. So if you want a little food, going out the kitchen, way in the back. Turn on the stove, put on the rice, sourdough bread, 2 slices. So you mean grab the sardine and spread it by the rice. So me eat, me find the cable, fi hook up the turntable and make a little beat. You know I forget signed to a label. Yeah, nobody not sign, nobody to no damn label. So is it a fable that music is unstable? Nobody no buy CD, nobody no watch TV. Them rely on Spotify, the money them just a thief me. You should have said the little check what me get. The money so little bit me not even deposit yet.
It's the house that I reside in, like the rhythm that I'm riding, like the wing on which I'm gliding. It's the skin that I take pride in, like a chick that's riding die, like the moon that I'm out vibing, like the moon in the night sky, like the morning sun that's rising.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
Time to take you to a trip to Uganda. This track is called Uganda Fire, featuring Babaluke and Substantial. Number 7, let's go.
Spin it.
More fire.
Down,
yeah. Mine and my own, digging up stones that's precious, but brother, we good here. How we get down on solid ground, laid by ancestors that stood here. Most y'all won't make it with no foundation, on shaky legs with no foot. Can't walk in these shoes if you're so less. Can't keep up the pace without no rest. Built with my partners out here in Uganda. Gratitude is the mantra, I'm so blessed. And me on this a rap like a Rolex. No watches, but we got the time. Can't watch me and watch me step out of line. Drawn over borders that hold the divine light.
Lord of mercy, Tough Dumplin, me make you wonder. Where you there? Jamaica, no man, me there, Uganda. In the middle of Africa, man, you brought the shock clear. African and Jamaican don't like you, them just like Barkley. I talk to you, like when police and cops, them pop patrol. You see when wet you drive, them not look out for police, them a look out for pothole. The dash where you McDonald's, your Coca-Cola and your soda. Take a plane across the border, come right, a border.
Funye bonga kutubala data Tubala bula chitukula chikate chikole kabana fuchizi ni saa today Matuka teke chikute chivugira kuwode wane machindeka sausage chivude Bana bansi buko kumuga tubako tuseyeya Mbewa za bujaja kweba za boka Miki sabisima mwetu tambulida Unavula mutebo bula babulida kuluda Bala bule mpewa zemfu Chifu ntambulida watefu kubodi mukutwe dobozi nga ngogola Wachibachide kwa tutuda Chasida katutonya sabida kasana Bokola Kana pressure to come here, but to kuna mira. No, chat. Everybody run out and the dance all pack. Bokola kana pressure to come here, but to kuna mira. No, chat. Everybody run out and the dance all pack. Hey yo, make sure you vote now at toughdumplin.com.
Word is Bond Rap Radio 94.9 FM. My name is Chase March, and you are listening to the Tough Dumplin Beats Volume 3 album. We just heard half of it, and if you are feeling any of these tracks, go vote for them at toughdumplin.com like he just said. Like the man just said, you can also call or text 519-661-3600 so we can see if you are feeling any of these. Gamp is shouting out, I'm a sucker for smooth melodies. All right. Smooth melodies. There is definitely that happening right now. And man, I'm just looking at the track list and there's a lot of heavy hitters on here. And it's pretty cool to see. Yo, Tough Dumplin, how you feeling, man? Is this Tough Dumplin?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I just threw you on the air cold, so I wasn't sure. I was like, oops, maybe I shouldn't just assume. We don't have caller ID here at the station, so. I've thrown some people on the air before that I probably shouldn't have. But this is live hip-hop radio on 94.9, broadcasting out of the heart of Western University in London, Ontario, Canada. This is episode 669, I think, of the show. So, long tradition of college hip-hop radio. I know I got my start doing college radio in Hamilton on CFMU 93.3 back in 2008. And you kind of got your start on college radio too, because that's how people first discovered Nefarius and what you guys were all doing, right? Yeah,
that's pretty much it. Motion, was one of the hosts of the Masterplan Show, and she heard the Nefarius demo and was just like, could I play this on the show? Ironically, I actually said no at the time she asked me, because she said if she was going to play an all-Canadian show. And at the time, I was just like, I want you to play a Nefarius record only when you're playing Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, which was hilarious.
Oh, wow.
And then, so what ended up happening, Quezro ends up telling me it's an opportunity for us to be heard. Why just do the show? So I end up writing a whole song why I didn't want to do the show, and that became her first single, You Can't Handle the Truth. And that sparked all the controversy, because it was literally why I didn't want to actually be on that radio show, which is hilarious. That's a show that, kick-started everything for me.
That is hilarious. Man, it's funny, just though we sometimes think in this country, oh, it's Canadian, it can't be good. And
yes.
why do we think that? We've got some amazing talent right in this country. Like a Facebook memory popped up when I got Eternia to sign her record with Moss like 7 or 8 years ago. And
yeah,
she's one of the best to ever do it. And she's Canadian. And, we've got...
Well, she was the first one that was signed to my label.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like basically when I knew I was leaving, I wasn't going to be, in the game as much. I basically was like, all right, let's sign Eternia. I think Eternia and Adversary were the two artists that was signed to the label, and we put out her first single. So a lot of Eternia's first stuff, I was behind the production of that.
Look at the history right here. That's incredible.
I know, right? Full circle.
Very, very cool. All right, so we are at the top of the hour, so I got to run the commercial spots. But on the other side, we're going to hear the second half of your album. And there's a local MC on this. I'm looking at the track list, so looking forward to hearing that one. We got some London talent on here.
Yeah, there's so many artists on there that I'm like, it's 26 featured artists on this album.
Wow.
I don't know if there's another Canadian album that has 26 featured.
Probably not.
Yeah, so I think I got to call the Guinness Book of Records for that one.
Yeah. All right. Keep it locked. 94.9 FM Radio Western. My name is Chase March. ChaseMarch.com if you missed any of it or you want to hear it again. And make sure you're visiting ToughDumplin.com and voting on your track. I got 2 that I've marked so far, but we're going to listen to the whole thing and see what my favorite is. And call me and let me know what you're feeling as well. 519-661-3600. Don't go anywhere. Word is bond.
This next song is track number 8. It's called Conquer It All, featuring Motion and Thrust. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all.
Sons and fathers, fathers and sons. Who's your protection from the enemy's guns? Who's you? Bluer than black, blacker than blue. Smoke bombs, bullets and bricks filling the streets. Wild shit. Glass smashing through the blackest fear. No fear. The fire burning deep in the chest. No rest. Got 'em marching by day, igniting riots by night. Voices of the unheard in the streets. Stay outside. Master, fist up, wet rags. We ready. Stone figures come tumbling down. It's on. We're the rebels. We're my allies. We're the revolutionaries, like Fred said I am. Sure we want more, but how much more to get our piece of the score? Blood in the streets, blood in the cells, blood in their cars, blood on their hands. When the mind I'm really ready for war. Burden and I looting. They want a curfew, they shooting. We fighting for them black lives. Martyrs on front lines. We got on the inside. Who sat by? Caught them plotting out a whole flat line. It's a sign. Don't get caught and they divide. Divide and division. Divide and division. Divide and our mission. Divide and we fall. Unite in division. Unify. This blood ties. We conquer it all. Conquer it all.
Run him down to lick him down. Send off and stick him down. Body on the ground and shoot to spin around. Full up a bullet from the cop who pull it. And then find out they never do nothing like them. You see we young boy them. Then try to destroy them. Let the cop come out Jamaica, Kingston. Now we wild them. Dash them out the island. Black people we smiling. Get rid of the judge and the fool trial them. Everybody grab a gun. See them a shoot back. Them show black people for the news. Send them a loot that. You want a black man for fight you war them.
no FaceTime, make the last call. Another brother hit, calling on Shopton, media sick. Tears, I strip, oppression, taken under question. Took an oath, protect the vision. What changed the shorty? Had to do with vision. Got the range, land, rover, BC, Dover, walk over. Toy soldier, wind it up. It's all just a uniform. Civilian, raise a family, men, women, children. Each got a side, got a code. Pressure really cooking. Only 15, on its way to Brooklyn.
Divided division, divided division, divided no mission, divided we fall. Unite in division, unified, it's blood ties, we conquer it all. Conquer it all.
Alright, right about now I'm about to bring you back to the 90s. This track is called 90s Till Now, featuring Swan and Roddy Raw. Alright, let's go. Track number 9.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
There's no one back though.
You know what I'm talking about.
There's no one back though.
You know what I'm talking about. Tough Dumplin. You know what I'm talking about.
I know the gritty, grimy 95 is still alive. For Beyonce and the Beehive, Streets was live. The infamous Mob Deep, you get robbed in your sleep. From Queens to Brooklyn, packing heat. The Stillmatic, Nas Illmatic, still spinning on my turntable till it turns static. The table, the cable, the VHS tape with no label. My broke ass broke the TV and the table. I want it right, but we pack it in and gap it in. When you see me on the street, what up my nigga, yo, what's happening? From the days of Smith & Wesson, gun clapping in. Collision, Tough Dumplin, Nefarius, still rapping it.
From the 90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s to now,
You know what I'm talking about.
from the 90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s to now,
You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
to now, we taking you back. From the 90s
There's no one back though.
You know what I'm talking about. Tough Dumplin.
taking you back. From the 90s to now.
You know what I'm talking
There ain't
about.
nobody better to do it. The Swan double in type B representative dropping this ill gem. It's back to the boom bap Tim's, back to baggy bands, snapbacks, graffiti arms, cross B-boy stands. Know what I'm talking about? Back to the basis, hip hop, capital H, rising up from the pavement. Nod your head, even better, break your neck to this. Arms in the air, better yet, people pump your fists. There ain't no ill vibes going on, just the music. It's foundation in the blood with this rap movement. Tough Dumplin got them beats, make the crowd lose it. This is the element we live in, gotta keep it moving.
From the 90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s
There's no one back though.
You know what I'm talking
From the
about.
90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s to now.
You know what I'm talking
From
about.
the 90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s
There's no
to
one back
now.
though.
You know what I'm talking about. Tough Dumplin.
Taking you back. From the 90s to now.
You know what I'm talking about.
Style so sick, so don't choke. You gon' need the Heimlich. I'm back with that funky rhyme shit. Making music that's timeless. I swear they couldn't time this. To call it perfect timing. To get it, you have to know what time is. It goes deeper than the science. The beats and how you rhyme it. The rhythm's how you ride it. I gotta get an old shoe chick. I love the way that she ride it. I swear there's nothing better. It's type A, Tough Dumplin. You know what I'm talking about. The cuts and the breaks. The vinyls and the milk crates. Beat battles and the mixtapes. The hardcore rap getting right up in your face.
From the 90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s
There's no one
to
back
now.
though.
You know what I'm talking
From the
about.
90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s to now.
You know what I'm talking
From
about.
the 90s to now, we taking you back. From the 90s
There's no
to
one back
now.
though.
You know what I'm talking about. Tough Dumplin.
Taking you back. From the 90s to now, we taking you back. Taking you back.
Now we're about to hit track number 10 called Easy. Private name, private number. Here we go.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
Whoa, private. Whoa, the street life hard, but the rap game easy. Believe me, my footsteps wiping the mid-season.
Put my name at the top, my spots by Mount Rushmore. Styles switch the best, I'm blessed, what I need luck for. CZ, PZ, ice like too freezy. My own shit, let them have that, give back to the needy. Sports drive, this one came with the chrome muffler. I'm more like the factory, baby, I'm past hustler. Any chick eye in your pockets, you can't trust her. These 50s I catch up, my shoes like mustard. Blazing, boy, I'm not just rapping, just a rap, I'm entertaining. Y'all know if it's business we're talking, I need my payment. Texting how I'm punching the beat up, it feel like training. Don't know when I get on these tracks, you know it's raining. Major like I'm dimming and mulling, I bring the pain in. Even when I go in the shower, I bring my chain in. If we're gonna send me the beat and let me flame it. Don't ask me what the private is for, let me explain it. P's for the price that I paid, I learned the hard way. R's for the re-up at night, then move it broad day. I put my ice in my cup, we drinking Chardonnay. Feeling in no valley for that, you in a Hyundai. Hey, I'm applying the pressure, this is like Bombay. See how I triple my worth, I came a long way. E told you everything private, ain't nothing basic. Don't need for you to tell me I'm nice, bitch, I'm amazing.
Hard, but the rap game easy. Believe me, my fruit's just ripe and I'm in season. Street life hard, but the rap game easy. Believe me, my fruit's just ripe and I'm in season.
Yo, me close them, me probably eat China. Leave Jamaica, banana boy, you be right on. Ask so much question, boy, me not doing up. Pass me the scissors and the clippers, what me doing up? Send me like a ticket for me showing up. You come, you not doing up. You not come, give me back the money, where you want me now? The hockey banana bring heat to the street. Lord got another Tough Dumplin beat.
Hard, but the rap game easy. Believe me, my fruit's just ripe and I'm in season. Street life hard, but the rap game easy. Believe me, my fruit's just ripe and I'm in season.
Hey yo, this is track number 11 featuring Double Soul.
Is
Hip Hop T Dot. Let's go.
It is the first thing that human beings do when they come into existence.
To those who may be listening, you are witnessing an exercise in a display of discipline. I was visioning the commissioning of a journey, a return to the beginning, reflection on the connection and the direction it's taking. The MC, the DJ, the graph writer, the one breaking.
There's no mistaking, I did some MCs that be faking. It's the Double Soul brothers with the crazy ass Jamaican. From days of Planet Mars, we became the star. Local hip hop at the bar. Take a train and bus and pretend that we had a car. No A&R, we had hip hop and big bop. Revival, but comfort zone sound like a shit box. The screw face capital, thought that was a theatrical. Lucky banana in every song needed a sabbatical. Banned off the radio, Nefarius was too radical. But Tough Dumplin beats all of a sudden just catapult. Kick, drum, snare, hi-hat, and the bass fat. Everybody be like, no way that Jamaican made that. But when I pull out the sample of the SP, no producer cats need a Jamaican Nefarius. We all are famous hip hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul. We all are famous hip hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul. We all are famous hip hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul. We all are famous hip hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul.
Excellence, the goal of a seasoned vet, rising higher than 3 feet. A spot most ain't seen as yet. Double Soul legends, we wear the title with pride. Embrace support on the rocks where we both reside. Not a millionaire, but if it was measured by mentions, the principals would send this class to detention. The kids have circled back, the game lost direction. Band leaders have to control the wayward section. To our dark fam salute, holding down every element. Challenge the best from the 6 to your own detriment. Tough Dumplin, enough respect for blessing us with a gem and opportunity to shine once again. Cement our existence for those on here for the first run. Contributions missing, the reunion of father and son. Talent doesn't stop, just gives a better rest. Just for picking up and bless across the smoke of the Hempfest.
And the others, all of us trying to live with the love that we need to give. for the pleasure and privilege it is to receive, believe, and achieve. Watch the hate receive, never to be found, never to be retrieved. So pleased to see and be living in a world of serene tranquility, turning deep possibility into what can really be reality. My daily liberty, an old friend turned 50, so I chose to celebrate and aggravate those who rose to oppose. Friends, allies, enemies, and foes. It's all a battle of egos that needs to cease, so peace can reign to ease the pain.
We all are famous hip-hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul. We all are famous hip-hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul. We all are famous hip-hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul. We all are famous hip-hop and rock and roll. Take a stroll with Tough Dumplin and Double Soul, Double Soul.
But don't say I am sick, say I am healing, and I am on the road, final destination getting better. This letter is my gift to you, for all you have done and continue to do, all that we went through, special memories more than just a few. There's two of us, they see one and so call out double. We came for the fun and never brought any trouble, so let what is good carry on and never stop. This is my expression of love for the culture known as hip-hop.
Hey yo, next up to bat is track number 12 called Labrador High featuring Len Bowen. Let's go.
What's in this shit, man?
Mostly Maui Wowie, man.
Yeah?
But it's got some Labrador in it.
What's Labrador?
It's dog shit.
What?
All you mean just bought the green. Green, Mary Jane was everybody dream. Dream, me meet her 420, she roll up plenty, her bag them empty. She love it, tempt me, run out of money and she left me. She leaving a smoke, not even a little talk. She said she not like man, but just a cough and a choke. She leaving a smoke, not even a little talk. She said she not like man, but just a cough and a choke. Go ahead, go ahead.
About to hit you with track number 13. Music is featuring Frankie Payne. Let's go.
Frankie Payne.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery.
The rap game is like winning the lottery.
Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery.
I say the rap game is like winning the lottery.
Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery.
This rap game is like winning the lottery.
Yeah. Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery.
I say this rap game is like the lottery.
Hey yo, flow profound, spit on the crown, then I rub it down. I wanna see my reflection, brethren, I'm pound for pound. One of the greatest, my lyrical prowess, my cadence, underestimated, miscalculated, but highly rated. The judges and critics haven't been educated. They ain't never exhibit this level of dedication. They fabricated the story, I came to regulate it. Stop writing checks with your mouth, you know you can't make those payments. Let's get it poppin', I'll put your flow in the coffin. Even now, as a big man fam, I'm still a problem. Some things change, some things stay the same. I'm from Jane, so you know surrender's never been an option. Proceed with caution, I spoil rotten my listeners when I eat rappers alive with these bars that I administer. Every time deliverer, I don't take no prisoners. If hip-hop's your religion, just be weary of the minister. Music is a part of me, created no apology. I've grown with the tones and the changes in the technology. Adjusted to the times, never adapted to psychology. I can't put it down when I do, I hear it calling me. Yo, I hear it calling me, brethren, I hear it calling me. I can't put it down when I do, I hear it calling me. I hear it calling me, brethren, I hear it calling me. I can't pull it down when I do, I hear it calling me. Music is a part of 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 me. Yeah, music is a part of me.
Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery. The rap game is like winning the lottery. Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery. I say the rap game is like winning the lottery. Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery. This rap game is like winning the lottery. Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my artery. I say this rap game is like the lottery. Right about now, we're about to get into track 14 called Susie, featuring Anubis. Let's go.
911, what is your emergency? What is your emergency? What is your emergency? What is your emergency? What is your emergency?
When officers receive reports of a 3-year-old who hasn't been seen in over 3 months, they rush to perform a welfare check at the mother's home. What follows next is a bone-chilling confession and a horrifying discovery that demands answers.
Susie's mom's a floozy and she's always at the store. She's always coming back with different clothes from before. Her money's never on and she keeps her shit in stored. And she's always got a 40, always sorry at your door. She's always way more sorry from the story from before. And the story never lines up from the story from before. The cops are at her house at least once a week or more. Got your toys on the line, a bunch of garbage on the porch. Susie goes to school with no lunch, a bunch of sores. Bruises on her forehead and some horse torn shorts. Chooses not the horse around, she's never in the source. And every time the teacher yells, she finds herself up on the floor. So one day after school, little Susie told Miss George, took it upon herself to talk about her mom's divorce. Every single bruise and why her shorts are always torn. Why her daddy's not her daddy, but she calls him daddy more.
Some people sell them, some do it sell them, some do it sell when it's on the low. Some people kick that, other people shift that. A lot of other people just wanna smoke. A lot of people buy this, some people try this, other people hide it, but still we know. Look at Susie's head now, you're nothing but a letdown. When you don't love your child more than dope. She will not give up yesterday.
Susie's got a cotton mouth, Susie's teeth are rotting out. Susie's dad is not around, no it's not a joke. Susie don't get breakfast, mommy ain't at home. Susie don't get lunch cause her mommy loves her dough. She's always cooking something, making coffee on the stove. But Susie don't eat nothing, dog, she's obviously disowned. A whole month goes by, and Susie doesn't show. She's absent in class, and her home don't have a phone. Her cellar's out of service, and it's certain no one knows where the fuck is little Susie. Something's weird, unusual.
How long has baby been gone?
They smell the stench up on the porch, knock the screen door, headed straight down to the source. Over piles of dog shit, cat piss on the floors. Having trouble breathing, now they saw the freezer door. Broke the hatch, choked in hacks, glimpse of Susie's shorts, and the bloody Teletubby teacher soaked in Susie's corpse.
The officers closely examine what appears to be a plaid-colored laundry bag.
Can you say what? I confess.
What are you confessing to?
What'd you confess to? What'd you do? Can we talk to you in private, please? Some people sell them, some do it sell them, some do it sell when it's on the low. Some people kick that, other people shift that. A lot of other people just wanna smoke. A lot of people buy this, some people try this, other people hide it, but still we know. Look at Susie's head now, you're nothing but a letdown. When you don't love your child more than dope.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
My name's Anubis. Type in, what up?
Hey
Yo, we're about to hit you with track number 15, featuring Shark, Nigel, Raquel, Anais. It's called Musical Meditation. Here we go, y'all.
Feel the power lifting you up from inside.
We're all in this together, see? And you know that.
In a world, dark forces controlled our destiny. Our destiny.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
It may sound counterintuitive, but if you're feeling stuck, just stop. Stop and feel your feels. Close your eyes, steady your breath, and drop into your stillness. Still is different from stuck. In that stillness, ask yourself what it is that you truly want.
Sometimes I step outside the door and give a nod to all the neighbors, trying to play the role of grown-up, respectable behavior. See, I'm secretive with knowledge. I'm a prominence for science, and I'm honest on the page and note the problems that I probably shouldn't flaunt around the suburbs. After school program, I'm walking past the mirror, I'm always shocked by the old man that's staring back, looking tired as hell. And my fear is that my body isn't down for the longevity my parents had. I'm on the downhill side of the ride, feet against the rail, trying to slow down the slide. Press a block on every negative and downer in my circle, cause the days are getting short, I got no time for any verbal confrontation. Feel how you feel over there, I'm chilling over here with my silver gray hair and a bear, staring at the crazy world passing me by, stuck in 92 on the far side of life.
Just take a moment to think about how you really want to feel and make sure that the energy that you're inviting in only aligns with that. Step on 95 on the far side of life. Step on 95 on the far side of life. Step on 95 on the far side of life. Step on 95 on the far side of life.
Nobody can live with the stress. Everybody's so depressed. Everybody popping pills, liquor sleep and liquor rest. Everybody walk east when them really want west. Everybody want a little more, but them get less. Clothes dirty and never fresh. Not even a liquor iron for clothes, they get pressed. Not even a liquor job round the church, you know blessed. The opposite of Superman, the S on your chest. You're too weak for sleep, just a cry and a weep. Bill them a pile up, no parent for week. Dirty pants, clothes, sleep, t-shirt, socks, breathe. Everybody need to help somebody, please give relief. Nobody needs to be cold, everybody has a soul, and not losing control. Just take a listen as everybody's story gets told. Yeah man, you have to listen, cause not everybody's story get told, you know. So you don't know what them dead.
Gently ask yourself why. Continue that internal asking until you get to the most basic desire, and trust that you will know where to move from there. Step on 95 on the far side of life. Step on 95 on the far side of life. Step on 95 on the far side of life. Step on 95 on the far side of life.
I used to be a hill, stood still and stopped counting. Awoke one day, found out now I'm a mountain. Wheels kept turning in perpetual motion. What goes around comes around. It wasn't about emotions. Devotion is dead at the bottom of the ocean. Under tons of salty tears, 100 prayers, broke devotions. Nothing's frozen, but growing broken. This era men's gonna end with us choking. Chimneys keep smoking that coal. Folks keep provoking, not paying them tolls. Playing them roles, not true to their soul. We all on a roll or downward spiral. Everybody want a virus to get them viral. It's a trumped up Bible. Post your life, most connected, most suicidal. Technology's vital, but the separation may mean survival. Survive, 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 survive.
I'd like to shout out all the MCs on Tough Dumplin Beats Volume 3. Make sure you go to www.toughdumplin.com and cast your votes. Alright? Peace.
Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin, Tough Dumplin.
Yo, yo, word is Bond Rap Radio. And that was the Tough Dumplin listening party. And he's still on our phone lines. How's it going, man?
Yo, it's going great.
Yeah, thanks for doing this.
No, thank you. I was just so down that all these stations are really down to do this listening party, because it's actually never really been done. I actually never heard it being done before, so it's kind of when I was doing it, I was like, all right, let's see how this works. But it's been working great, and thanks for all of you and all the DJs who participated in doing this listening party.
Yeah, I got one vote coming through on text message. Gampy, he's a Southern Cali MC. He listens all the time religiously, and we actually have a song coming out together soon, but he is saying that he is voting for number 6 so far. But I got to vote for 5 because I'm Hispanic. Thanks for sharing.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, that now you can see why I would have issues picking a single, because there's no one song that really represents the whole entire project. When you hear it entirely, you could see the collage, but by itself, I don't know if you're gonna know what you're gonna get. So.
Yeah, and it's cool having a collage, having a different vibe of things. And I was just like taking little notes as I was listening, and I like going down as we're going through the list. I was like, oh man, that one's dope. And then T-Dot to Queens, I'm like, oh man, that one's dope. And I already played this one on the show a few weeks back. Music Is with Frankie Payne. I love that track, man. That is a strong track right there.
Yeah, and that track when he kept asking me what's the topic, and I'm like, no, you make it up. Like, just take whatever you come up with. Just you got 2 weeks. And so when I heard it, I was just like, he asked me if I was going to write a verse, and I was like, nah, I'll just say something on the hook. Because it came out really tight the way he put it together. So, yeah,
cool.
So I just added a little flavor for the hook. So I really like that track too.
Gampy checking in again. He said 9 and 11 are really dope too.
What's the final? Which one? That's the thing. When you say 2 numbers, it gets all confusing. I'm trying to get everybody to pick one.
So we got to pick one. Okay, all right. That's tricky.
No, you can pick 2. 2 is good.
Pick 2.
2 is good because it's like 2 gives a B-side. So I'll debate based on the numbers of both. One will be the A-side and one would be the B-side.
Ooh, this is tricky. All right. All right. Do you have time to stick around? Because I got to run a commercial right at the bottom of the hour. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. All right. So I'm going to run the commercial, and then I'm going to run an old song of yours off of the Mastermind Street Legal project that we were talking about. And then we'll talk with you a little bit more on the other side.
All right. You got it.
All right. Keep it locked. This is Word is Bond Rap Radio. My name is Chase March. Tough Dumplin on our phone lines. Word is Bond, 94.9 FM, Radio Western.
Tough Dumplin! Nefarius, Fight Dog, T-Dot, NY, Trinidad, Jamaica.
How we do?
You don't know, so we are bringing
jerk chicken, bully beef, max.
So we're about to bring it. All the son them. Wait, what else was to say? We can't bother ya. But wait the man, a mastermind, you want come tell? I your son a bait for man and me make it all fresh. Right. The music you play for country. A matter of fact, you crew you set your damn whole sound for dash way. Them always I say, on the Nefarius a ring. Cause me broken on nobody now, give me a damn cent. Yes, you getting bent, like two scout, what axe touch. Coming on the dance hall, I know when the man them want for them touch. Them go out too goody, them have to stay humble. Cause I'm on collision with this on a dirty bongo. So when you near fire burn, mastermind, kill another son boy, I know party that's done. When me I drink the white rum, and it's split them a bun. It's collision from the Nefarius, 20 Park Kingston. Walk into the club, start to mic like a thief. If there's no Aki and banana, what me name the bully beef. With the hard old bread, pass the knife to the dread. Wait, another suit wet, another song white dead.
How you mean, dead them all? We not afraid none at all, them can't handle us. Mr. Matt Ranks and Nefarius, teaching the youth them something the same time. Party jumping, rock up on your teeth, trying to bite the tough dumpling.
From Chini to Jamaica, NY to T-Dot.
You'd have to call the kid up for us not to blow the spit out.
Fight Dog and Nefarius, none of y'all could spar with us.
Lyrically we're glorious, remaining victorious. Only you can't see me, you sound well cheesy. My words much hard like Guinness stout, never bitch me. You want me, come get me, you never disrespect me. Big things when you see me, like my hands inside a girl's panty. You ignore me, but yet your wife be calling me. Pissing on them seats since Mitchie me work with first fucking priority.
Oh, you know that.
You don't want no parts of me, underground like Socrates, bringing flavor to your ear, down the right like shot clear. Move your ass out of here, you know how I be. With much music like Master T, Fight the Key, in the PLACETOPE.
We expect them cars to me, cause we coming like dumping in the dark. My bitch just like a shark. Come rough like when you see a dog a bark. You don't know how me stay, I saw me go long. Come now, shit, hold on.
So listen, Five Dog, we hip hop and non-stop and me have a girl for you.
So let me push my Johnny Cochrans. Some call it peepee meat, some call it meat whip. But when me push it in it, nah, God slip.
From Trinity to Jamaica, NY to T-Dot.
You'd have to call the kid out first, not to blow the spit out.
Five Dog and Nefarius, none of y'all can spar with us.
Lyrically, we're glorious, remaining victorious.
Five, me walk into the club, I look on girl, I grab my touch. You could have tell me I'm fresh, because none of my clothes I'm the match. You say I'm not rock the mic, me burn you down to ashes. When you say put up your light, I mean I gonna strike matches.
Watch how I melt down a sound so drink Ovaltines and Milo. Excavate fish and a rice sounding nice. Hip hop I do it right until all you see the light. That's how I know my job done, then I can drink a red stripe. Irish more sour, soft songs and a more beat. I don't like them time and ball, I feel like tasting too frowsy. Fried bacon lousy, got for refilling flimsy. Just give me a current swirl and I double up calories. Oh shit, man.
Cause none of us no drink pop. We just take the cutlass and chop off the coconut.
But what about the bun and cheese?
You can have that for lunch. Me sip a roots drink.
And I'll keep the peanut punch. You understand?
You know say true thing I talk.
Yeah man, I hear ya. I dare.
Yeah, come on Jamaica and drink some sour sop and the carrot juice, Irish mash, everything nice, you know.
Yeah, and you come in Arimas and get a Maury and a Sours and a sour sop. Same thing.
Deal, right? Yeah, me see you.
Right.
But me have to take the banana boat or
so
something.
Tell them now. Tell them now, watch this. Hold your corner.
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 Just hold something,
Hold your corner. I'm done with that.
Move on.
I know you will see the light, baby. Understand what you mean to me, darling.
Word is Bond Rap Radio, taking it back 25 years or maybe even longer right there. Mastermind. Yeah, had Tough Dumplin on the phone lines.
Yo, that was magical moment for me. I remember when they called me the first time and they were like, yo, you're doing a song. No, first they said, yeah, we picked one of your beats to be on the compilation, and Fife Dog is going to be on the beat. So I'm jumping around the house. I didn't even let them finish. And then they call me back and go, you're also on the track. So it was like a double crazy moment for me to actually work with Fife Dog, because Tribe Called Quest is one of my all-time favorite groups. So to actually be in the studio with Fife, like writing, he was asking me things like, so what do you think of this rhyme? And I'm looking at him like, no, you got to tell me about my rhyme. And he was like, nah, your rhyme is fine. Like, he's like, that whole accent Jamaican thing. He's like, you know what? I'm going to just follow your lead. And I'm like, all right. So then he starts rapping in Trini. And then I was like, all right, I think we got the Patois Trini thing down back and forth. So the whole experience of Fife actually moving on to write in my style to fit the puzzle of the song, I was like, respect, for my all-time favorite group of being Tribe Called Quest. I thought that was pretty dope.
That's amazing. And this was a long time ago. So like right now it's kind of common to just email tracks back and forth, but back then you were actually in the same studio. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was late night. I've never been in a session that late before. And originally, I think the song was me, Fife, and Red One. And so Red One originally was supposed to be on the track with me, but something happened. And so they were like, we need to come up with a last verse since Red One wasn't going to be on the track. So they wanted it back and forth. So me and Fife actually had to write together. He would say a line, and I would write the other line, and he'd write the other line. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm writing a verse with Fife. Like, it was just one of those things. And it's like, I think it was like 3 or 2 in the morning on a Friday night, late in the studio. And magically they had Jamaican food catered at the studio. So it was,
wow.
That made it funny. It was like late night jerk chicken with rice and peas. And I'm in the booth just, doing my straight Jamaican Aki style. So it was mad fun.
Oh, man, it is great to hear behind the scenes of how tracks are put together. And it's just something else, too, because Mastermind Street Jam mixtapes were huge, and it was just awesome to be able to actually buy a mixtape from a store And people probably don't even know, unless you're of a certain age, that we did this. And so Mastermind put out a whole bunch of these tapes, and this was volume 50, and it was called Street Legal because it was supposed to be the legitimization of mixtape culture, and it's on a label now. This is legit. It's not the gray area, because whole record stores, they got like raided and all these tapes seized and stuff, and you couldn't make tapes anymore, mixtapes. And we were like, oh, this is cool that this legal thing is happening, but it didn't really seem to catch on, because I think there was volume 50, maybe one other thing, and then that was about it.
Yeah, they were trying to do it with all the DJs at the time, because that's, I think, when I was on the 49, which was a setup for the legal one.
Yep.
So I remember, when did Napster thing happen? Was it around the same time? I'm not sure if Napster was happening at the same time, but there was a lot of legality around music. And I remember all the DJs, they were trying to get their mixtape out because there was a cutoff date, and then they skipped the cutoff date and just start to raid all the stores. So I remember it was a big deal back then for, all the mixtape DJs, because that was a good, side hustle income, especially if you're on the radio. So I just thought, it was just one of those moments in that I wish never happened, because we were on a path of just creating, dub plates and whatever we wanted at the time, and it was a kind of building up the culture. So to have everything get rated like that, I remember it was just a hard time for a lot of DJs.
Yeah, it was too, because we were getting music like this, and people were getting recognition and understanding that, oh, look at all this great music. And then even if you did buy like all the Mastermind tapes, I mean, people of a certain age will know this. You were like, man, I really love that Microphone Masters joint that he dropped right there. So I'm going to go get that DOS Effects album now. So we didn't not buy albums because we bought mixtapes. It maybe made us buy more albums because we're like, yo, that track is awesome. No,
I'm with you. I'm totally, I think I bought more vinyl because of the mixtape, because I'll hear certain songs. I remember hearing a couple of Terrace One songs that I was like, oh, I got to go and get the single for this. I got to go and get the single for that. Just because if you didn't catch it on college radio half the time, the mixtape is how you caught it.
Exactly. And buying singles is crazy. Like, we spent money just to get one song. It's like, and now people spend a monthly subscription to get every song in the universe. Well,
the funny thing is that vinyl is still on the up, and I'm always a vinyl fan. I always like vinyl records. My dad, also being a DJ, had a lot of 45s. And that's how I used to sample. I used to sample a lot of the 45 records he had. So his collection was crazy. So I actually grew up in just a household of records all the time. So when I decided that, I was like, okay, I'm an artist, the first thing I wanted to be on is vinyl. And just still this day, as much songs that I put out, I always gravitate to the one that I know is on vinyl. And I don't know if it's just my personal choice,
No, I love vinyl. I mean, I'm rocking the Tech 12s at the station here, and I've got Control vinyl on here. So I'm actually cutting and mixing records that are MP3s with an actual record. And it's just, there's something about that, just the feel of it and the look of the tables that, I love. So, man.
I remember, I actually, throwing back really quick, I remember back in the day when I went to a DMC championship. And that's pretty much all the top, DJs scratching. Basically, it's a scratch off. And I remember when they had the Serato booth, and all the DJs was like, oh, that's never going to be big. They're trying to get all the DJs to use Serato. And this was early. It was like the first year Serato came out. And so they were going to all the DMC championship with their booth. And all the DJs would just get mad that they were there. And I just remember that was like the early stages when everything was about to get digitized. And there, the vinyl community was like, nah, that ain't gonna last. But now you got both worlds running side by side. So you just got to choose the one that you're more comfortable in.
Oh, for sure. And it's cool to be able to have, like, there's still needles on these records, but there are people that are using vinyl without needles now because there's this Bluetooth thing you can put on called phase. It's like, it's crazy because vinyl has never gone away and that there's a resurgence of it right now. And I actually just got a text in because one of the reasons we're doing this is because we want to vote on what you're putting out on vinyl. And the text here is from Alex and Mallory. Said, I've been listening all night and didn't realize it's a vote. Could you please do a sample of each song, like quick 5 to 10 second sample of each song? So should we do that?
Go ahead. If you have control over getting the snippets of each song, then
yeah, I'll just jump through a few snippets right here, and we'll see. So listen closely right here, and that should be going in order. And I think if you go to Tough Dumplin right now, toughdumplin.com, just the way you would expect to spell it, TOUGHDUMPLIN, and you click on vote. You click on vote. There is the track list right there. So these will be in order. So let's try this. We'll do a little bit of a walkthrough.
Yep. Playing the music so loud. I have answer to you why.
Dalang, 2 by 2. Dalang, 3 by 3. If I play by 3 story, ND. Dalang, click them 1 by 1. Dalang, 2 by 2.
And we'll just jump forward.
Never stop. I will never stop. Remember kicking in the cypher, standing on the block. Keeping it live.
Jump forward.
Jumping prior to be for victory. Meditation, my movement, I pray specifically. Rastafari, the author of my epiphany. Come on, all these angels can audit my authenticity.
When you feel the music bumping, then you know it's Tough Dumplin, mixing up with diamond sun, and now you know it's going down.
That is so catchy right there.
Just get ready to hear something, cause you know it's going down.
Man, I almost don't want to skip. This one's dope.
So take a look at me while me take a look at you. Them say you're pretty, Lord God, it's really true.
I didn't like a chick that's rather I like the golden on my father, like the moon in the night sky, like the morning sun that's rising, like Godzilla when he's pissed.
Lord of mercy, Tough Dumplin, me make you wonder.
All right, that was the first half, and let's do a little run through of the second half right here.
This next song is track number 8. It's called Conquer It All, featuring Motion and Thrust. Alright, let's keep it moving, y'all.
You the vibe, it's blood ties, we conquer it all. Conquer it all.
Roll him down, to lick him down, send out for sick him down. Body upon the ground and shoot the spin around.
There's no one back there.
You know what I'm talking about.
Tough Dumplin.
He sounds so nice, man.
Thanks.
For Beyonce and the Beehive, Streets was live. The infamous Mob. The Aki Banana in every song needed a support.
Aki and Banana. We know that coming out of your mouth, then.
Just catapult. Kick, drum, snare, hi-hat, and the bass back.
I'm showing how for the night probably could sing it out hardly. Thought we kids, but they play when came to house parties. So alive in the 90s.
Music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my arteries.
Frankie Payne on this one. I love this one, man.
Yeah, music is a part of me, pumping through my veins and my arteries.
Hey yo, flow profound. Spit on the crown, then I rub it down. I wanna see my reflection.
I'm gonna have a phone, her cellular's out of service, and it's certain no one knows where the fuck is little Susie. Something's weird, unusual. They smell the stench up on the
Nobody can live with the stress. Everybody's so depressed.
All right. So there is a little teaser right there of what you just heard. And if you want to hear this again, chasemarch.com. I put the podcast up on Tuesdays on my Patreon, so you can go catch it. And if you want to hear any of the conversation and other past shows, just visit me online, chasemarch.com. Oh, and I'm back on Facebook. I got banned off of Facebook for over a month, but I'm back.
Congrats on being back. I remember checking. I was like, where did this guy go? And then you popped up in Instagram like, I ain't on Facebook no more. I'm on Instagram now.
I know, because we were communicating via Facebook. I was communicating with someone else, someone who wanted to like MC at some weddings. I was like, what was that guy's name now? Because I was like, I need him. I'm like, and I can't get back on Facebook. It was so annoying because, you know, I shared my music because I'm an artist too with another DJ through a direct message, and immediately they banned me. Like immediately. He couldn't even respond back to say that he got it. So he like responded back to me on Instagram. I'm like, this is weird. And then the only thing you get is like this warning page, like, come back here for more. You've appealed. You can't do anything else. So I keep going back, and it's like over a month. And I thought, you know what? This is stupid. So I'm going to blog about it. And so I wrote a big blog post about it. And then they almost reinstated me right away. It's like what?
You know what? It's all part of this whole experience of listening to the record from top to end is kind of just to get people off social media sometimes, because I don't know if it's always working in your favor. So I thought it was kind of cool just to see how many people from a community could actually just sit and be like, I want to take something in. Sure, you're scrolling on your phone to vote for a song, but you're actually going to be, you know, paying attention to what's around you to listen to these records. And so, you know, that's a big part of why I'm pushing for everybody to kind of like go out and vote, pick a song they like, and when the vinyl comes out, they could support it that way because they know it's something they picked, you know, so.
Yeah, I'm just curious, is anybody looking at your list of shows and listening to all of them? Because that would be something. People are like, man, I've heard this album 10 times.
I have one person listen to most of them. I think they missed one or two, but they kept texting me, and we were just laughing the whole time because he was like, oh, yeah, I heard this one. You know what? I'm starting to like this one more. And now I'm starting to like that one more. So they were picking the songs literally going from station to station. So,
cool. All right. Well, Alex and Mallory are checking in, and they said they like number 4 on the first side, and the second side they like the one with Frankie Payne. So nice.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, music is a part of me.
Yeah, big up for everybody who's been voting. The album comes out August 9th, which is Quezro's birthday, and I just thought it was like fitting to lead up to how the first album came out. And so just to give a backstory, the first album came out in 2000. It was created probably in the 90s, but it was officially released 2000. And then the second album, Foundation for Better Lyrics, came out in 2002. And that was, you know, I was just happy to just, you know, a 22-year gap of an album is kind of far, but, you know, give big shout outs to DJ Premier for pushing all the singles on that album. And so, yeah, big up Premier on that. And yeah, now we have this album, Beats Volume 3.
Interesting. Yeah. Sometimes when you hear something like Beats Volume 3, you think it's going to be a beat tape, but this has got like, how many features did you say? 30?
26.
26 features on this thing. So there's people rapping on this thing. It's not just beats. So you got to check it out because that title could be a little misleading. But shout out to Alex and Mallory for listening. They picked my 2 favorite tracks too, because I think I'm voting for Going Down and Music Is.
Okay. All right.
I was going to put Musical Meditation just because we've got the Forest City connection. We got Shark on that track, and he is repping for London right now. I know he hasn't always been in this area, but he's been here for a minute now. And
yeah.
And man, we got to get him some, because we have this award show that happens every year, the Forest City London Music Awards, and he typically gets ignored. And it's crazy because he's got played on DJ Premier's radio show. He's getting worldwide play. You hear him on Chuck D's station, and people forget about him when we're talking about the local MCs. So we got to fix that.
I know. I mean, I pretty much grew up with all those guys. You know, him, Know It All. We used to go record shopping a lot of the times. You know, digging for crates. So that's like kind of the back stomping ground of, you know, building of those early Nefarius records was hanging out in that general area going crate digging. So, you know, big shout out to him and Know It All and the whole team over there doing their thing.
Yeah, because before I became friends with Sharky, which was more modern in the modern age, I remember back in the 90s he was rapping too, and in the Guelph area, I remember seeing him at shows. I remember seeing you at shows. I'm not sure, Guelph, Hamilton area. You were definitely putting in work back in the 90s as well, and just commanding the stage. So I think it's cool to have this kind of voice in hip hop. Like Shark is talking on your record about being old, right? The fact, because I always wondered, like, when I was younger, I was like, what's going to happen for, you know, we have these oldie stations now that are playing rock and roll back then. I'm like, when we're older, are we going to have oldie stations that are playing music from the 80s or 90s? And we're going to be like old guys, oh, that was my jam, you know? But like Arrested Development just put out an album called Adult Contemporary Hip Hop. And, you know, I think we need, I almost think we need a genre like that, because sometimes I'm on streaming and I'm going on Apple Music and I'm looking at hip hop and you're seeing the new stuff. And I'm like, I want beats and lyrics and boom bap. And like, how do you find that? Maybe we need something called adult contemporary hip hop. Maybe we need this kind of stuff. I know on Tidal, there's this playlist called Grown Rap, and that does a pretty good thing of curating content like that. But I think, the other best way to get that curated content is to listen to shows like we have here on Radio Western, Break North Radio from DJ Hollywood, and Word is Bond right here, right now.
Yep.
Because, you know, I love mix shows. I love being able to connect with artists, and I definitely appreciate you hitting us all up and saying, you know what, I want to try this crazy idea to have a listening party on every cool campus radio show that I can think of, and you've done a whole bunch of them, and I think you got a few more, eh?
Yeah, Montreal is next. So big up to everybody in Mount Real. I've been Butter Babies, Manshall from the Butter Babies on the album, and he was on my first album, and I used to go to Montreal all the time on their local radio show. And they were one of the biggest supporters of the early Nefarius records. So to go back there and have this, it's kind of like a cool reunion to go to Montreal and actually do this same kind of event.
Very cool. Oh, I wanted to talk to you just before, we're running out of time here, but why'd you change your name? Because you used to go by MC Collision, right?
So what happened was, once I got to New York, I was actually engineering, as my studio was Tough Dumplin Studio. And so I was mixing artists like Junior Reed, and I would mix the songs. It was like a quick mix. He'll show up one day, like 2:00, done by 4, and I have to mix the song between 4 and 6, and then it's on Hot 97 by 8:00. And so I used to be mixing a lot of records out in New York. And so everybody knew me as Tough Dumplin. So when I actually dropped an album, no one knew Collision in New York. They only knew Tough Dumplin. And so I had to figure out how to bridge the Canadian aspect of people who know who Tough Dumplin is, but, you know, they'll know Collision, but they don't know Collision in New York. So I had to keep the consistency between both areas when I dropped an album. Like I said, Volume 2 came out in New York. Tough Dumplin Beats Volume 2 came out in New York. And it was a big thing for me to get my name out in the New York side of things. So when I dropped the second one, I realized, I got to keep both names so people could recognize that I'm the same artist.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's easier to spell, too. Tough Dumplin. People should figure that out.
People remember Tough Dumplin way easier than Collision, too.
Yeah.
And they tend to just have a smile on their face, and they're like, what? But really, it was the production name that set it off and to carry it over to be on both sides of the border. made sense to just say Tough Dumplin because people would get it on both sides.
Very cool. Well, man, I got to get you back on the program again because it has been a blast talking with you and playing your music. But let people know how they can find out about you. Just remind us when this album's dropping, how the what's going on with the vinyl campaign. Give us all that info real quick.
Yes. So basically, August 9th, the album drops. And August 9th, we release what song is going to be the single off the vinyl. So August 9th is when you hear everything. The album drops, and then we'll set a release date for when the vinyl, and let you know what single drops, what single is going to be coming after August 9th. And so, so that's the game plan.
Nice, yeah. I dropped a 12-inch single, and I did the same thing. I was like, I put 3 songs on it because you could fit 3 songs on a 12-inch typically.
Yeah.
And then I put the instrumentals on the other side. So
yeah.
I don't know if you get too many votes and it's too even. I don't know. You could squeeze 3 songs on, maybe, possibly. Is it?
Yeah, I could. I probably could squeeze 3 songs. You know what's funny? Someone called me the other day and they're like, "I'm debating putting the whole thing on vinyl," and I was like, "Great!" And so I could have went through this whole process, and then by the August 9th, I'm like, "Sorry, the whole thing's going to vinyl, guys." So, but the whole goal of it is really just to choose, songs that people really are inspired by right now, and since it's such a collage of work, I feel like I'll leave it up to you guys, the audience and the DJs, to pick what you want to hear. All right, cool. Well, 2 things of action for everybody listening right now. Number 1, vote for what you are feeling, toughdumplin.com. Number 2, go sign the petition to get Generation Next Masterplan Show back on CIUT because, man, they did them dirty, and we need shows like that and shows like this. So, they come for one of us, they're coming for all of us. So I dedicated my whole show to that last week, and I'm going to keep saying this. Go sign the petition, go bug CIUT. Let them know that, we need the Masterplan Generation Next show back on the air. All right. And you wouldn't have Tough Dumplin without that show. Exactly. That's literally what gave us our break was that show. So, definitely go and support. And, shout out to all the DJs involved. Shout out to all the MCs. And shout out to the whole crew. Big up Type A Records. And, DTS, the whole Masterplan Show. We love y'all. We certainly do. All right. Big ups to all of you, everybody that has had that long tradition going back for 35 years. And it's when I'm supposed to be signing off, but I'm going to squeeze in one more song here because there's no one in after me right now. I'm going to play Vibes, Pro Logic, Chip Fu, and you, Tough Dumplin. Yes. That's one of my favorite tracks right there. Wicked. All right. ChaseMarch.com if you want to hear this again or if you want to see the video, because hopefully the video is going. The little recording light isn't on, so it messed me up at the start. So if there's a little... Hopefully it's been recording okay, because that red light that beeps at you, it's not flashing. But should be good. All right. Thank you, Tough Dumplin. Salute to you, and enough respect for everything you've done for hip-hop. And best of luck with this album, and I'm going to go vote for my 2 favorite tracks right now. All right. Thanks. Peace. All right, have a good night. Peace. Yep.
What up?
Beer talk,
Yeah.
Ja. Still don't know. Positive vibrations, we sending out the vibe, keep it alive, so come on and keep it tight. Vibes up, everybody for my life. Vibes up, hey. Hand in the ear, if it's wrong, like you know, hearing, just preparing, everybody join the vibe. Vibes up, and nobody change your mind. Vibes up, hey. Now what we have is something that we wanna show. Just like stupid, crazy, come on, here we go. So everybody, come on, yes, enjoy the vibe. And hand in the ear, people keep it alive.
With the hands off, it's time to let loose. produce. Spro logic, tough dumplin, legendary chip food. You know how we do. You know the vibe's tight. No excuse, feel the groove, exercise your rights. Wild for the night, enjoy life, enjoy the lights, enjoy the music that we love to provide. Yeah, I know you love it, don't you? It make your head nod, it make your body sway. Forget about your day job, get it out ya, shake it off, release the beats, turn up the volume $3/4 at least, so the amps overheat and the speakers start smoking. Put it in the air, get your mind open. Not unusual, but this is something different. With a reggae twist, the return of the magnificent, non-equivalent, more than a high 16. Positive vibrations get you free from that machine.
Positive vibrations, if we sending out the vibe, keep it alive, so come on and keep it tight. Vibes up, everybody for my life. Vibes up, hey, hand in the ear, and put around like you know here, if you're clearing, everybody join the vibe. Vibes up, and nobody change your mind. Vibes up, hey, now what we have is something that we wanna show. Just like stupid, crazy, come on, here we go. So everybody come on, yes, enjoy the vibe. And hand in hand, hear people keep it alive.
Me no want nobody to follow me, bother me. You see me first class, you economy. Slam domino on table, broke up mahogany. Kill a song boy, then go hang with the family. Granny want cooking at the kitchen, rice and peas and chicken. Get a beat and lick it, touching and picking. Don't want eat vegetable, what's granny turning a rebel? You not get no planting without the vegetable. Come on, just give me a little color up on the side. Me take a ride and I hear from mess up the vibe. So what? You know hear reggae big it worldwide. So what? Everybody whine and I glide. So what? And everybody know the deal. The boy from Jamaica, Tough Dumplin, Papa Willie. Papa Willie, Papa Willie, Papa Willie.
Yeah, yes, people. Bro, logic. Tough Dumplin, your boy, Chip Food, a.k.a. Jungle Rock Junior, the future people. Hand in the ear when this one drop, let's go. Positive vibrations, we sending out the vibe, keep it alive, so come on and keep it tight. Vibes up, everybody for my life. Vibes up, hey, hand in the ear and put around like you know here, if you're clearing, everybody join the vibe. Vibes up, and nobody change your mind. Vibes up, hey, now what we have is something that we wanna show. Just like stupid, crazy, come on, here we go. So everybody come on, yes, enjoy the vibe.